Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Nick Menken back here with Splash Sports. Today is June 15, 2024. Little recap on yesterday's performance. We had another winning day, ended up going 2-1, smacked both NRFIs, and we lost the YRFI again. We're going to try to smack the YRFI here and both NRFIs, get the clean sweep for Saturday's plays. And then make sure to go follow me over on X. I'm throwing out every single one of my MLB plays. We went 2-1 over there on X as well. Looking for the clean sweep here on a Saturday. Let's roll right into this, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, on this show, all we care about is the first 6 outs of the ball game. Plain and simple. A NRFI means no runs first inning, while a YRFI means yes runs first inning. But before I get into those plays, be sure to smash that like button for me and subscribe to my YouTube channel and toggle on that notification button. That way, every time I drop another video, you guys will be notified. All right, let's take a look at Saturday's game. Starting off with game number 1, we got the Kansas City Royals taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers here. Right now for the Kansas City Royals, they got their guy Seth Lugo on the mound. He's 9-2 currently with 91.1 innings of work. He does have an ERA sitting at a 2.37 here. 75 strikeouts, as he is under a strikeout here per inning and 24 earned runs. He'll be matched up against the Los Angeles Dodgers Yamamoto here. He's 6-2, 72 innings of work with a flat ERA of 3. With 83 strikeouts, he is averaging a strikeout here per inning and 24 earned runs. Yamamoto looked impressive, real impressive in my eyes in his last outing against that New York Yankees team, going 7 innings of work, 2 hits only, and no earned runs in that one. On the other hand, Seth Lugo, he got the loss in his last outing against the Yankees. He went 7 innings of work, 8 hits, and 4 earned runs. A little cool comparison. That Yamamoto and Seth Lugo's last games were against the New York Yankees there. This Dodger team has just been slowing down in their offensive run production this past week or so, and the Royals have faced the Guardians, the Mariners, the Yankees, and now they have the Dodgers. Very tough schedule for this Kansas City Royals team. I know that they will compete in this game. Seth Lugo is their guy on the mound, and he will get off to a strong start, and I think Yamamoto is just going to carry what he did against that New York Yankees, and Seth Lugo will have a bounce-back game from the New York Yankees. That's why in game number 1 between the Kansas City Royals and the Los Angeles Dodgers, we are smacking the NRFI, no runs first inning. Let's take a look at game number 2 between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Atlanta Braves here. Right now for the Tampa Bay Rays, we got Ryan Pepiot on the mound. He's 4-3 currently this season, 58.1 innings of work. He does have an ERA a little high, sitting at a 4.17 here. 68 strikeouts, as he is averaging a strikeout here per inning and 27 earned runs. He'll be matched up in Atlanta against Charlie Morton, 3-3, 67.2 innings of work. Does have the same ERA, 4.12 with 68 Ks. He is averaging a strikeout here per inning and 31 earned runs for Charlie. Morton got the loss, though, in his last outing against that Nationals team, where he gets banged up on the Nationals. 5 innings of work, 7 hits, 4 earned runs. Hasn't picked up a win since May 10th. A little bit of a stretch here for Charlie Morton, as he is running into a little hiccup. Coming off a loss to the Orioles. Going 6 innings of work, 9 hits, and 4 earned runs. Clearly, Charlie's just trying to compete here later in his career. It's towards the end of his career, but he's still competing at a high level here. Both pitchers aren't going to blow anybody away here in the box. They pitch to contact here. I think there will. You look at yesterday's game, the Tampa Bay Rays scored 1. The Braves scored 5 in the first, total of 6 runs in the first inning. I think we get 1 or 2 runs, especially with Charlie Morton and Ryan Pepiot on the mound, who are contact pitchers here. Give me a YRFI in game number 2 between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Atlanta Braves. Let's go into the third and final game between the Detroit Tigers taking on the Houston Astros, going right back to Houston, where Jack Flaherty will be on the mound for the Detroit Tigers here, 3-4 with 72.2 innings of work. Does have an ERA ERA sitting at a 3.22 with 94 strikeouts for Flaherty, easily averaging in a strikeout here per inning and 26 earned runs. He'll be matched up against the guy for the Houston Astros, Justin Verlander. He's 3-2 this season, 57 innings of work, does have an ERA sitting at a 3.95, 51 strikeouts, just under a strikeout here per inning and 25 earned runs. Verlander has not picked up a win or a loss in his last 4 starts. His last start came from the Angels, where he went 5 innings of work, 7 hits, and 4 earned runs. Not one run was scored in the first inning, though, to take note on those Angels. But Justin Verlander is a good enough pitcher to have a breakout game, so I think 4 games is enough. He's going to come out and absolutely compete in this one, especially against the Detroit Tigers at home. Flaherty's coming off a road win, a nice road win against the Texas Rangers, going 5 innings of work, 2 hits, and no earned runs. I think he carries over right where he left off into Houston here. I think both pitchers come out absolutely gunslinging here and filling up the strike zone. That's why in game number 3 between the Detroit Tigers and the Houston Astros, we are smacking the NRFI, no runs, first inning. Let's take a recap of the games I've selected for you today. Game number 1 between the Kansas City Royals and the Los Angeles Dodgers, we are smacking the NRFI, no runs, first inning. Game number 2 between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Atlanta Braves, we are smacking the YRFI, yes runs, first inning. In our third and final game between the Detroit Tigers and the Houston Astros, we are smacking the NRFI, no runs, first inning. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is Nick Menken with Splash Sports. If you have not done so, smack that like button for me, helps me out a ton, and it costs you guys none. And make sure to go follow me over on X at Nick Menken to get every single one of my plays. Best of luck and best bets.